Key themes in Alan Watts's thought. The illusion of the self, ego. Watts argued that the sense of being a separate self, a fixed ego enclosed inside, a body, is fundamentally a mental construct, not the deeper truth of who we are. Instead, he saw individuals as like waves on the ocean, distinct in appearance, but inseparable from the ocean, meaning each of us is part of a larger whole. Non-duality and interconnectedness. You are the universe experiencing itself. For Watts, reality was fundamentally one seamless whole, not divided into subject and object, self and other. What we perceive as separate things is really part of a greater unity. This leads to a sense of connection. We're not isolated individuals, but integral parts of the cosmos. Recognizing this interdependence can transform how we relate to ourselves, others, and the world. Life is flow, play, and spontaneity, letting go of control. Watts drew heavily on Eastern philosophies, especially Taoism and Zen, to emphasize going with the flow of life rather than constantly striving, controlling, or resisting. He likened life to a play or dance, something to be enjoyed rather than a problem to be solved. The idea is not to reach a fixed goal, but to appreciate the process itself. Presence, impermanence, and embracing the now. A recurring message is the importance of living in the present, letting go of constant worrying about past or future, and fully experiencing the here and now. He also emphasized impermanence. Everything changes. Trying to cling to permanence or control over life's flow leads to suffering. Accepting transience can bring peace and freedom. Uder critique of Western dualistic, goal-oriented mindsets and institutions. Watts often contrasted Eastern and Western traditions. He saw Western culture as overly focused on logic, rigid categories, goal-oriented planning, and the illusion of control. He was critical of institutionalized religion's dogma, preferring a more direct, experiential spirituality, grounded in personal awareness rather than rigid belief structures. And what Watts offers, a philosophy for living differently, a shift from individualism, unity, seeing the self not as isolated but as part of a larger, living whole, a shift from striving and control, presence and flow, living life as an experience to be felt and enjoyed rather than dominated or planned, a shift from fixation on outcomes, embracing the journey, valuing each moment rather than only success or future achievements, a shift from fear of death and separation, acceptance and belonging, accepting impermanence, reducing existential anxiety, and cultivating compassion and connection. Many people find this philosophy helpful for coping with modern anxieties, reconnecting with nature or themselves, and finding meaning beyond material accumulation or societal pressure.